Which action most increases the risk of cross-contamination in a commercial kitchen? A. Using separate cutting boards for raw and ready-to-eat foods. B. Cleaning knives between tasks with hot, soapy water. C. Storing raw chicken above prepared salads in the cooler. D. Wearing disposable gloves during food preparation. Answer: C. Raw chicken stored above ready-to-eat foods can drip juices containing pathogens, directly contaminating salads and posing a high foodborne illness risk. When cooling a large pot of soup, which method is safest under Ontario regulations? A. Leave the pot covered at room temperature overnight. B. Divide soup into shallow pans and refrigerate immediately. C. Place the pot directly into the freezer while still hot. D. Stir occasionally and leave on the stovetop until morning. Answer: B. Dividing into shallow pans increases surface area, allowing faster cooling to safe temperatures and preventing bacterial growth in the danger zone, 4 to 60 degrees Celsius. A food handler cuts vegetables for salads after handling raw beef without washing hands. What hazard has been introduced? A. Chemical hazard. B. Biological hazard. C. Physical hazard. D. Nutritional hazard. Answer: B. Bacteria from raw beef, e.g., E. coli, can contaminate ready-to-eat vegetables, creating a biological hazard. What is the correct internal cooking temperature for ground poultry in Ontario? A. 63 degrees Celsius. B. 71 degrees Celsius. C. 74 degrees Celsius. D. 82 degrees Celsius. Answer: C. Ground poultry must be cooked to at least 74 degrees Celsius internally to kill harmful bacteria like Salmonella and Campylobacter. Which is the best way to thaw frozen fish safely? A. On the countertop at room temperature. B. In a sink filled with warm water. C. Under cold running water or in the refrigerator. D. In direct sunlight to speed up thawing. Answer: C. Cold running water or refrigeration prevents the fish from entering the danger zone, reducing bacterial growth. A food handler uses a cleaning cloth for multiple surfaces without sanitizing it. What is the risk? A. Food spoilage only. B. Cross-contamination between surfaces. C. Reduced food appearance. D. Faster cleaning times. Answer: B. Dirty cloths spread pathogens from one surface to another, leading to widespread contamination. What should a food handler do if they develop diarrhea during a shift? A. Continue working with gloves. B. Take antidiarrheal medication and continue. C. Report symptoms and leave food handling immediately. D. Switch to non-cooking duties only. Answer: C. Diarrhea may indicate a foodborne illness. Workers must not handle food to protect public safety. What is the maximum temperature a refrigerator used for storing hazardous foods can legally operate at in Ontario? A. 2 degrees Celsius. B. 4 degrees Celsius. C. 7 degrees Celsius. D. 10 degrees Celsius. Answer: B. Potentially hazardous foods must be kept at or below 4 degrees Celsius to slow bacterial growth. Which situation requires immediate disposal of food? A. A sealed package accidentally dropped on a clean floor. B. A hot meal held at 65 degrees Celsius for 30 minutes. C. A salad left at room temperature for 4 hours. D. Bread stored in a dry pantry for 1 day. Answer: C. Perishable foods left at room temperature for 4+ hours must be discarded to prevent bacterial growth. When washing dishes manually, what is the correct 3-compartment sink order? A. Rinse, sanitize, wash. B. Wash, rinse, sanitize. C. Sanitize, wash, rinse. D. Wash, sanitize, rinse. Answer: B. Dishes must first be washed to remove debris, rinsed to clear soap, then sanitized to kill pathogens. A food handler notices sanitizer solution is below required strength. What should be done? A. Use it anyway to save costs. B. dilute it further with water. C. Prepare fresh solution at proper concentration. D. Wipe surfaces without sanitizer. Answer, C. Only properly mixed sanitizer ensures effective pathogen control on surfaces. Which is the most critical step in hand washing? A. Using very hot water to kill germs. B. Rubbing hands together with friction for at least 20 seconds. C. Using paper towels to dry hands only. D. Wearing gloves afterward. Answer, B. Friction for 20 seconds loosens and removes microorganisms effectively. If a food handler has a cut on their hand, what is required before working? A. Cover with a bandage only. B. Wash thoroughly and wear gloves over a bandaged wound. C. Avoid hand washing to keep wound dry. D. Ignore unless bleeding occurs. Answer, B. Cuts must be bandaged and covered with gloves to prevent contamination. Which food is most likely to support rapid bacterial growth if left unrefrigerated? A. Dried rice. B. Canned beans. C. Cooked pasta. D. Raw carrots. Answer, C. Moist, cooked starches like pasta provide ideal conditions for bacterial growth. What is the safest practice when reheating leftovers? A. Heat to at least 74 degrees Celsius throughout. B. Warm only the outer layer. C. Leave at room temperature before serving. D. Stir once and serve immediately. Answer, A. Leftovers must reach 74 degrees Celsius evenly to kill harmful microorganisms. Which storage method is unsafe? A. Raw beef on the lowest refrigerator shelf. B. Raw fish stored below ready-to-eat fruit. C. Dairy products stored at 4 degrees Celsius. D. Dry goods stored in sealed containers. Answer, B. Raw foods should always be below ready-to-eat foods to avoid cross-contamination. When using a probe thermometer, what must be done between uses? A. Calibrate before each reading. B. Wipe with a dry towel only. C. Wash, rinse, and sanitize the probe. D. Use a plastic cover without cleaning. Answer, C. Sanitizing between uses prevents spreading pathogens to different foods. Why are elderly people at higher risk for foodborne illness? A. They eat more risky foods. B. Their immune systems are weaker. C. They cook less often. D. They take more breaks between meals. Answer, B. Weakened immunity makes elderly individuals more vulnerable to infections. Which type of jewelry is acceptable for food handlers in Ontario? A. Wedding band without stones. B. Dangling bracelets. C. Large rings with gems. D. Watches and wristbands. Answer, A. Plain wedding bands are permitted, while other jewelry may harbor bacteria and cause contamination. Which action shows poor personal hygiene for a food handler? A. Wearing clean clothing. B. Eating snacks while preparing meals. C. Keeping hair tied back. D. Using a designated uniform. Answer, B. Eating in food prep areas risks contamination of food and equipment. Which food is considered a potentially hazardous food, PHF? A. Uncooked rice. B. Sealed canned tuna. C. Cooked chicken breast. D. Raw sugar. Answer, C. Cooked poultry provides moisture and nutrients for rapid bacterial growth. After cleaning a prep table, what must be done before food contact? A. Wipe with a dry towel. B. Spray with sanitizer and allow proper contact time. C. Place food directly to save time. D. Blow air across the surface to dry. Answer, B. Sanitizer must remain for the recommended time to kill pathogens effectively. A food handler sneezes while preparing food. What is the correct response? A. Continue preparing without interruption. B. Wash hands immediately before resuming work. C. Wipe hands on apron and continue. D. Step back and ignore since gloves are worn. Answer, B. Sneezing spreads pathogens. Hand washing ensures food safety. Which practice best prevents chemical contamination? A. Store cleaning products above dry food storage. B. Use only food-grade containers for storage. C. Refill sanitizer bottles without labeling. D. Keep chemicals in the kitchen for easy access. Answer, B. Food-grade containers prevent harmful chemicals from leaching into food. What should a food handler do if unsure about the safety of food left out overnight? A. Smell the food to check freshness. B. Taste a small portion. C. Discard the food immediately. D. Reheat thoroughly and serve. Answer, C. Any food left out overnight in the danger zone is unsafe and must be discarded.